Hello guys, I would like to say thank you for coming in my presentation. It's great to see you all. My name is Agnes Agung and here I would like to present my assignment from Mr. Dedi about discourse markers. From a heterogeneous functional class that include diverse grammatical categories with a similar function. Discourse markers link textual fragments, facilitating the transition between them and consequently ensuring the textual cohesion. In addition, discourse markers manifest the semantic pragmatic relationship between the textual element connected by them. Hence, discourse markers do not have a syntactic function but a semantic pragmatic one. A discourse marker is particle such as "oh," "like," and "you know" that is used to direct or redirect the flow of conversation without adding any significant paragraph symbol, meaning to the discourse. Also known as DM, discourse particle, discourse connective, pragmatic marker, or pragmatic particle. In most cases, discourse markers are syntactically independent, that is, removing a marker from a sentence still leave the sentence structure intact. Discourse markers are more common in informal. And then the definition of discourse markers. Word and phrases outside of the clause structure that function to link segment of the discourse to another one in way which reflect choice of monitoring, organization, management exercise by the speaker, and have a number of communicative functions including the marking of response in conversation and organizing discourse through the marking of shift and boundaries in ongoing talk. The discourse markers are generally used the start of phrases or clause. A clause is a minimal grammatical structure that has meaning in its own right and consists of a subject and verb and often an object too. Sentence connectors do not always begin a completely new sentence. They may be separate from the previous ID with a semicolon. The most common discourse marker in everyday informal spoken language. First one is single word. Example, anyway, cause, fine, good, great, like, no, oh, okay, right, so, well. As you can see, discourse markers have a little category like adding IDs. The first one is to begin a sentence, like moreover, and to join clauses like and or in addition, and to end sentence like as well or to. And the second, expressing causes to begin a sentence like because or as. And second, to join clauses like due to end a sentence like for the reason. And the third, sequencing an argument to begin a sentence firstly or finally, and sequencing a narrative to begin a sentence like before or then, to join clauses before or after, to end a sentence afterwards or in the end. And the fourth, making condition to join word sentence but only if or providing that, and to beginning a sentence unless, as long as. Then expressing contracts to begin a sentence however, nevertheless, and to join clauses but or yet. And discourse markers, functional categories, there are the first one, interpersonal, marks, shared knowledge, like see, you know, listen, an indicator of agreement, confirmation, and acknowledgement. Okay, oh, right, yeah, I see. And the second, referential, marks the relationship between utterances which precede and follow a DM. Conjunction, cause, because or cause, consequence, so, contrast, but, and, coordination and disjunction or digression anyway. And the third, structural cognitive, signaling and transition between topics. No, okay, right, well, let's start, let's discuss, let me conclude the discussion first, then finally. Marks continuation of the current topic, yeah, and cause so. And the fourth, cognitive, denotes thinking process. Well, I think I see. And here I want to give some example from discourse markers conversation. A. Hello there. B. Hello. A. Where do you come from? B. Padang. You? A. Oh, cool. What is your favorite fruit from Padang? B. Rendang. A. I see. Do you cook sometimes? B. Yeah, I like to cook. A. I see. What is like? B. It's like steak, but more delicious. A. Listen, I don't want to talk anymore about food. You know, it's make me feel hungry and I want to eat that food. B. Okay, later I will cook for you next time. A. Okay. A. He thought it would be best if he was not living with his family. Then the husband and wife obsessively split up. B. Oh. A. And then B. How sad. A. You know, he went with friend obsessively for a drink to, you know, drown his sorrow. B. Yeah. A. And ended up. B. On the street. A. On the street. And she doesn't know where he is or anything. B. Could we just crack it? Well, it must have been he cracked. A. Well, yes. B. Because everything collapsed around him. He was obviously a very responsible cat. A. He was fine. I mean, no different from the rest of us. A. Reception, Linda speaking. How can I help you today? B. Hello, I'm staying in from 3 to 1. I would like you to send someone to clean the room, if it is possible. A. Sure. Do you want it cleaning now or do you have a time in mind? B. Well, because me and my family are leaving in 15 minutes, could you send someone after we have left? We will be out for most of the day. A. Alright, there is no problem. Is there anything else I may help you with? B. No, that'll be all for now. If I need anything, I will give you a call. A. Okay, have a nice day out with your family. Your room will be clean by midday. B. Thank you. A. Good afternoon, teacher. How are you today? B. Good afternoon. I'm doing well, and you? A. I'm great, thank you. This is my best friend. She wants to apply to come to this university. She would like to ask you a few questions. Would you mind taking the time and telling her what process she would have to do, please? B. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm very busy today as I'm going to class now for the next 3 hours. Can you come to my office for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning? C. Yes, that will be no problem. Thank you for making time for me and speaking to me today. B. Hopefully we will be seeing you at this university soon. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. A. What time is it? We are going to be late for the party. B. It's 6:15. We are on time, don't worry, we will be fine. A. But I thought we had to be at Sarah's house by 6:30 for her surprise birthday party. I think never make it as there is a lot of rush hour traffic this evening. B. Sure, we will. We are not far away now. Anyway, the party starts at 7. But I do need help with where to park the car so Sarah doesn't. Can you phone her husband and ask him where it is best to park our car? A. Okay, I will phone him now. Maybe this is all my presentation about discourse markers. Thank you for and see you next time.